Hey, do you know these people? Matt Mullenweg. He started WordPress and dropped out of college. He went to the University of Houston and dropped out. Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, Harvard dropout. Evan Williams, co-founder of Twitter, University of Nebraska dropout. Richard Branson, owner of Virgin, dropped out of high school at 16. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, a Reed College dropout, didn't even last 6 months. So why did I drop out of college, and why do I not have a college degree? So in high school, I was a basketball player, and one of the things that really motivated me to get into college was the fact that I loved playing basketball. And that was one of my motivators for getting good grades in high school, is the fact that, hey, if you didn't get good grades, you couldn't play on the team. And if you didn't maintain your grades throughout the season, then you wasn't going to play at all. So, if you had to have a good enough grade point average to actually get on the floor, on the court, but to actually stay on the team, you had to do pretty well in school, and our coach was really big on that in high school. My senior year, I went to a private school, and from the private school, I went on and played at a small college in New Hampshire. I quickly realized once I got to college that my love for the game started to fizzle a little bit, because it was more of a business at that point. In high school, I felt like it was fun. The coaching staff was great. We were kids, so they allowed us to kind of play. But when I got to college, it was just a different field. It was a different game. It was a different way of doing things. It was you could tell that it was more of a business at that point. And I began to kind of fall out of love, not fall out of love with the game, but fall out of not really have the passion that I once had in high school. Because I just felt like they were taking the fun out of the game. It was more business. And when I left the team, I noticed that my grades started to slip, because I realized that I was in classes learning about things that I didn't really want to learn. And I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life at that point. Again, I'm thinking I'm going to go to the NBA, right? That's one of the childhood dreams, to make it to the professional level. But I realized that I felt like I was wasting my time in the classes, and I switched majors about 3 times. I ended up switching schools. I ended up leaving the school in New Hampshire and went to East Tennessee State University. Took some business administration courses. I was going to be that was the major that I changed. Got into the classes, started learning business administration, business management, marketing, and stuff like that. But I started to realize that I didn't really know if my professors knew what they were talking about, because I started to question them. Why are you teaching me about business and marketing? Shouldn't you be running a business? Shouldn't you be out here marketing your business? You wouldn't have time to be here teaching me, right? So I began to feel like I was wasting my time. And this is not to really knock those who have college degrees. My brother, my sister-in-law, I have several friends, and to get a college degree is monumental. It's something that you should be proud of, because it really takes a tremendous amount of discipline to make it those 4 years, right? So this is not to knock college degrees, just my own personal experience and my own journey. So I decided to leave college and pursue my entrepreneurial ventures. And so instead of spending all that money on school, I began to throw money into my own self-education. So I spent over $30,000 teaching myself how to do digital marketing, how to build websites. I'm traveling up and down the East Coast, going to seminars and doing workshops. I'm throwing myself in real estate investing and learning creative real estate financing. And I'm doing all these things because I felt like I was called to do more. And I felt like as long as I was sitting in the classes and trying to figure out my life, that I was truly wasting my time. And I knew that I wanted to serve. I knew that I wanted to serve, and I knew how I wanted to serve. But I just didn't know the avenue in which I wanted to take it until website design fell into my lap. And I built my first website in 2001, which was a website. It was a travel site, and it was a travel site. And I signed up with and joined some affiliate marketing programs, and I began to push travel and vacations and cruise packages and stuff like that. And it did okay until 9/11 hit. And then when 9/11 hit, I brought on 2 partners, and we ended up building an online directory that generated over 80,000 to 100,000 visitors per month to our website. We became like a little mini search engine. Over some time, we began to get overwhelmed with the business. We grew, but we grew not at the pace or at the rate that we should, and we were all young, and so we had to really just leave the business, and that's what we did. And from there, I did some creative real estate financing, and then I started to do more digital marketing and design for local businesses, and everything just came together like a puzzle. So I share that story because I want you to know that it doesn't make a difference where you are in your life right now, right? If you're a single mom and you're looking to get started with vacation rentals and getting a property on Airbnb, I want to tell you that you can do it. You know, if you feel like you want to scale your business but you think that you need more credentials, or you need more knowledge, or you need more education, look, get yourself some education. Buy a couple of books, but understand that you can do it. Like, don't let anything hold you back. Don't let anything hold you back, and don't let no one tell you that you are not good enough. And don't even listen to the inner voice, because sometimes we have to battle with ourselves, right? We have to battle with ourselves, because I am my own worst critic at times. You know, I can be pretty harsh on myself. And sometimes I got to remind myself, like, look, this is a journey. And you're not going to have everything figured out. And sometimes you got to let yourself fall so that way you'll learn. And then you get back up and you won't make those same mistakes again. So, you know, serve your audience, serve your guests like you want to be served. You know, if you're getting into this business and you're providing these guest accommodations, understand that your guests are looking at you like you're the professional. So be the professional, and that doesn't require a college degree. It doesn't require any kind of education to be professional. It requires you to be moral. It requires ethics. It requires for you to understand your place in the market. You know, your place up on the planet and how you choose to serve. So, you know, this is just some words of inspiration. I don't really have any tips on how to market your Airbnb or anything like that. I just wanted to share some of my own personal journey as to how I got here. And now we have an international business. We have a remote team. We're growing at the pace that we want to grow, and we are in total control. You know, we work with a great group of developers. We have a solid platform in our site builder, and I can be more proud. I am so proud and honored to be working with my team. I am so proud and honored to be working for our clients, and I see nothing but potential. I see nothing but abundance. You know, I see nothing but great things happening, not just for B&B Amplify, but for those that we serve. And so I want you to do the same. I want you to see yourself the same way as you are serving your guests. So find some inspiration, get around like minds, vent if you have to, join Facebook groups and ask questions, reach out to people and engage. That doesn't require college education. It doesn't require a diploma. All it does is require for you to have the burning desire to want to be who it is that you know that you are to be. So become the person here that you visualize. So it starts in the mind first, and then it manifests in the physical. So I hope that this video provides some inspiration. Leave a comment below and let me know how are you inspired? What inspires you? How did you get started? Like, are you a college dropout? Did you get a degree? It doesn't really matter, but I'm just curious. And just leave it in the comments and let's have a discussion. I would love to know how your journey worked out. So I hope this video helps in some small way, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.